What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Hope you're hearing me. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Welcome all of you. My name is Martin. I'm Sweviver here on my channel. Welcome. There's so many of you already waiting here. I really appreciate it. This show is going to be quite exciting, I think. There's a lot of things to talk about and announce, some very cool things. And I think, yeah. First off, I would like to say hi to a lot of people here. James Gamble, we have Ray Pope, we have, let's see, we have Lone Tech. Welcome, all of you. Thank you so much to all my Patreon supporters as well, and also my official sponsors on Patreon, Commander Darklight, Art Armin, and VR Ambassador. Art Armin, by the way. Cheers. So, yes. Guys, hi guys, so there's a lot of you saying hi now. Nice to see you here. First off, I have an announcement. If you have reloaded your page, you can probably see the title of this live stream. I have renamed it now. This live stream is going to be mainly about one announcement from Pimax that's going to happen in 1 hour, or a happening that's going to be in 1 hour, and that is that Pimax is launching on Amazon in North America in 1 hour with some great discounts, and yeah, everything that includes in it. I think this is a great opportunity for every one of you in North America to purchase a Pimax headset, and I'm gonna go through all the details. This is just my first initial information about what this stream mainly is gonna be about. So this is not a hardware stream or hardware announcement or anything like that. That's gonna come later, I promise you. So yes, anyway, first of all, I'm just gonna show you the Pimax website. Hopefully you're gonna see it over here on the PimaxVR.com. They're already announcing it as of right now, but the launch at Amazon US starts in exactly 1 hour from now, and that is 10 a.m. PST or PDT time. That's Pacific time, I think it is. Pacific daytime, right? Or your Pacific summertime. And as you can see here, we have some great discounts here. First of all, the two headsets that's going to be launched on Amazon United States are the Pimax 5K Plus and the Pimax 5K XR, the OLED version. So for now, the Pimax 8K will not be available yet, at least here on Amazon. But I think I think that most of you actually are more interested into the 5K Plus and the 5K XR. So let me just go through some of the information here that I got. And yes, first off, the Pimax 5K Plus price is the normal price is $799 US on Amazon, and during the first hour from 10 a.m. PST or from 7 p.m. Central European summertime, it's gonna be a discount on the 5K Plus with $120. So the 5K Plus is gonna be available on Amazon for what is it? I'm really bad at math, to be honest, but I think it's $680, right? $680. And also the 5K XR is going to be on sale for the first hour with a discount of $150, as you can see here on the left bottom side. So $150 off $999 is $850 for the 5K XR OLED version. So yes, there's going to be more information. I'm going to just go through some stuff here. If you wonder about the price difference here, I think that's the price difference between the Amazon page and the official Pimax website is probably because it's more expensive to send those units to America and everything. Amazon is eating some of its cake and such. So yeah, but still, if you think about it, with that sale, with that price or that discount, it's still cheaper than on the official Pimax website. And before we move on to some other details, I would just want to show you that after the first hour here, after 8 o'clock at evening here in Sweden, for example, or after 11 o'clock, a.m. until 2 p.m. in America, the Pacific daytime, or whatever it's called. The 3 following hours after the first initial hour, there's going to be another discount happening, and that's going to be $100 for the 5K XR and $80 for the 5K Plus. And those codes are actually going to be automatically applied to the price on Amazon. So this is nothing you don't have to type those codes in Amazon or anything like that. Just go inside there and you're gonna see the price. And I guess Pimax is gonna update the price after 1 hour or so. I assume that, or either maybe it's made automatically. So during the first hour you get the biggest discount, and that's in about 55 minutes from now. So there's also more. There's a bonus gift program, and also the bonus gift program will be available for all the current Pimax owners that who already purchased the Pimax, any of the Pimax headsets, or are backers of the Pimax. So yeah, we're gonna go through that in a second. But I think a lot of you may be a little bit. I think a lot of you may wonder what's the benefit of actually buying the Pimax on Amazon. First of all, it's the delivery. The delivery is going to be, I think it's between 1 and 3 days for all citizens in the United States. And I just see some info that that Pimax 5K is listed on Amazon.de as well in Germany, which is in Europe, of course. That's great. Yes, and also Flash EEP-ROM is asking why the US and not the EU. The United States is in trade war with China, not the EU. Well, I think there has been a launch already in Japan. As far as I know, there has been a launch in Australia a couple of weeks ago, and now it's coming to United States. So I think it's just a matter of time until we see it in Europe as well, especially on Amazon UK and also in Germany, the DE Amazon website. So I think it's going to be there soon. But for this today, it's mainly about the North American citizens and people who have not yet purchased the product. So yeah, the first thing is the delivery. As I said, the first thing is delivery. You're going to get it within 3 days, as far as I know, maybe 1 day even, because Amazon is Amazon, of course, right? The very fast deliveries within the United States. Also, as far as I know Canadians, people in Canada will be able to purchase this as well, even though I'm not sure if these Pimax headsets are going to be listed at Amazon.ca, the Canadian version of Amazon. I'm not really sure about that, but as far as I know, this launch is called North America because it's supposed to be the whole North America, and North America is United States and Canada. So I'm 99% sure that you Canadians are going to be able to buy the headsets and use this offer for during the first initial hours. So during the 4 first hours, there are some great discounts. After the 4 first hours, there's going to be the regular price, which is $7.99 for the 5K Plus and the $9.99 for the 5K XR OLED version. I'm going to talk a little bit about the specs later on, guys. Many of you know this already, but there are some people that have no idea about the specs of the Pimax 5K Plus and why you should even go for these headsets. I'm going to tell you more about it in a second. So let's see. Wow, there's a lot of you here and a lot of you are commenting. Still waiting for the controllers. Yes, there's going to be announcements about the controllers, and there's going to be a lot more. I'm going to just show you here on the website, Amazon. The links are here already, but they're not available right now. We have the 5K Plus. I'm just going to update the page just to check. It still says currently unavailable because we have around 50 minutes until it's getting live. And also we have the 5K XR OLED here, also unavailable right now. You can read some information there. I'm gonna leave the links in the comments in a second. Also, there should be links already in the description of this live stream to the Amazon page, both of these pages. And yes, there are actually affiliate links, so I will get like, I think it's like $3 or something per sale. It's very low, but at least it's buying me a beer. You cannot buy a beer for $3 in Sweden. Anyway, if you would like to support me, please use my links in the comments or in the video description, the live stream description. I will add that in the comments later on, and I will add that also. Well, why not just do it now? I think. Why not just do it now? Let me just add the both links here. Here's one of them, and the second one is coming in the comments as of right now. So yeah, those links are the ones that gonna be active during the whole launch at Amazon.us. Also, let me get back to the whole campaign. Sorry, I forgot to change the view, by the way. It was still on the Amazon page. Yes, let me go further down. We're gonna read about the bonus gift program, because there's a bonus gift program to for every purchase of any of these headsets on Amazon during this launch. And there are actually totally in stock 300 units, 200 units of 5K plus, and around 100, I think it was, of 5K XR OLED units, which are available in the first batch. There's going to be new batches, of course. There's going to be new batches added, and as far as I know, the next batch is already being sent to Amazon on the 25th, so it's like 4 days from now. So there's going to be more in case it gets sold out, of course. But if you are really thinking about ordering a Pimax 5K Plus or the Pimax XR, do it the first hour, because that gives you the best discount of $150 on the 5K XR and $120 of the 5K Plus, which is cheaper than on the website. And also you get, you can qualify for a limited bonus gift program. This program is really cool, actually. The only thing you need to do basically is to write a review of your Pimax, including one picture or many pictures, or one or several videos on Amazon within 21 days after. As far as I understand it, it's gonna be within 25 days or something, 21 days after your Pimax has arrived, of course. And if you do that, you're automatically qualified then for this bonus gift program. So the first to 20th of the submitted reviews can pick any of these gifts for free. Of course, it's going to be sent for free, so no delivery cost or anything like that. It's either an Xbox One controller worth around $60. We have a Corsair Vengeance 3000 MHz 8GB of DDR4 RAM memory, which is quite cool, actually. And also we have a Logitech M330 mouse, which is worth around $30 or $40. And the first 20 of you who leaves a review will be able to pick any of these offers or any of these gifts. And the 21st to 50th, however you say that in English, submitted reviews will be able to pick between the RAM and the wireless mouse, so not the Xbox One controller. So you have to be quite fast doing this review, and don't forget you need to add some kind of as far as I understand it, you need to leave some kind of a video or image review. So yeah. Also, there is one more thing here. You can see the terms here if you want to read more. I'm going to go back to this later. I just want to be a little bit more faster. Get it done so I can keep on talking about everything. Yes, also all the current Pimax VR owners are eligible to join this gift program or qualify to this gift program by leaving a review on the Pimax website, the official Pimax website, pimaxvr.com. If you leave a video or an image review, also including some kind of image or a video, you gonna get, we have the full specs here somewhere, but I'm not sure if I actually got it right here. But it's, anyway, the first 10, yes, the first 10 posted reviews from the current Pimax owners are gonna get the Xbox One controller, and the next 50 reviews that are posted are gonna get the Logitech mouse, and also there is a Kingston 32GB flash drive for all the image reviews during the 14 first days after launch, so from now, as I assume. So you have two weeks to do a review, or to leave a review on the Pimax official website. And remember, guys, this is not about, Pimax is not really fishing, because I actually asked for this. I was worried. I was asked, but I mean, does it matter what you write? I mean, they have to be like honest. Sure, of course. And that's the answer I got. You can write whatever review you want. Of course, Pimax is not telling you to write a perfect, Pimax is the best headset in the world. No, just give your honest opinion, what you think of it, and you will be automatically qualified for this bonus program. So don't worry, this is not like a trap, to just get some good reviews. It's not about it. I had to ask about it as well, even though, as far as you probably know already, I work with Pimax since like one and a half week ago, but still, I care about the community just like they do, and they want to make it fair. So they just want your opinion. That's all. And I would like to know that as well, because the cool thing, or the weird thing, is actually that there's so many different opinions, but for some reason, it's mostly the people who are not happy with the product that always do a review. Of course, it's more fun to read a review which is not so good. But I mean, if for once we who are happy with our Pimaxes, if we just write a review, I mean, that's gonna reflect how this headset really works, because it's really far from a failure. This is like in my opinion, let me just be honest, this is the best headset I have right now, and by far. So yeah, I mean, what can I say? Leave a review during this campaign now, during this launch, and you'll have a chance to get Xbox One controller, or the Corsair Vengeance 8GB of 3000 MHz DDR4 RAM memory, or a Logitech M330 mouse. I think it's quite a cool deal. I mean, I think it's cool that Pimax is doing this. I mean, I haven't seen any other company doing this, like a free gift thing. I mean, why not? And also, don't forget the discount for the first 4 hours. The first 1 hour, or the first hour, you get a very nice discount, which is beyond the price on the Pimax website. And I was actually talking. About what's the benefits of buying a Pimax headset from Amazon. First one is, of course, the delivery time, as I said before, and secondly, the warranty. Of course, you get 1 year of warranty. That's what they say on Amazon, so it's official, of course. And as far as I understand it, I don't know everything about Pimax. I'm working with them now, but yeah, I need to ask stuff, and I'm not 100% sure about everything. But I assume at least that if you have any sort of problems with them, with your unit that you get, you're probably sending it back to Amazon, your local Amazon store, or some online depot where you can just send it in. And that's so much easier than sending it back to China or something. So that's a huge plus, I think. And I'm not sure how the refund thing works, but I guess Amazon has some kind of policy, so there's going to you will probably be able to refund, of course. And I mean, that's good to have like an option. And that's why I think that the Amazon launch really is a thing that we've been waiting for quite a long time. I wish it could have been earlier already, because yeah. So let's see. Let me just see some comments here. I'm gonna go through some comments. I have so many here. It's easier to read over here, actually. So yeah, there's a lot more to talk about. Let me just bring up the pop-up chat, because I accidentally just closed it down. Yes, people are talking about everything. This is not for EU, Jimmy. No, this is not for the European Union yet. Of course, you could actually order it from Amazon.us to Europe. I mean, I actually looked for it and it looked like it was eligible for shipping to Sweden, but then you're also gonna have to pay import taxes, which could be quite expensive. For me, it was like above $200 or something just for the taxes to get it to Europe. So of course, if you want, that's fully possible, but it's not going to be as cheap as it could be. So I would strongly suggest for you, all of you in Europe, to either wait for the European launch on Amazon, or maybe you can find it over there, because someone actually mentioned that it's supposed to be available on the Amazon D, the German Amazon. And or else you can also buy it from the Pimax official website, but the delivery from the Pimax official website is probably something between 2 and 4 weeks. So Amazon is a much better option if you don't want to wait for too long. So yes, 321 Ho Cage Survivor, any news about the open source thing? Not yet. As far as I know, nothing has been said yet, but of course it's happening. But I think the developers or the coders and everyone needs some more time to sort everything out before they publish the source code and so, but it's gonna happen very soon because they wanted to announce it last week, and of course they wanted to make it happen. So this is not gonna be like a 1 year delay thing, that's for sure. So but I will let you know as soon as anything is said about the open source announcement that I made last week. So yes, let's see. I need to carry on here. If you just joined my live stream here, or our live stream, I would like to just repeat myself very shortly. Pimax is launching on Amazon US or Amazon North America today. So you can purchase in 40 minutes or 39 minutes from now on. You can order your Pimax, and I'm gonna just show you the prices once again in case you have missed them. The $799 is gonna be 45K plus, but you get a discount of $120 for the 5K plus during the first hour after launch, which is in around 39 minutes from now. And after that first hour, the upcoming following hours is going to be 3 hours of another a little bit smaller discount of $80. And if you are interested in the 5K XR, the OLED version, you get a more hefty discount. But of course, the XR is a little bit more expensive. It's $999. It's quite an... of course, it is... You may think that it's a very, very expensive headset. I mean, $1,000, but... let me just say, oh man, how should I say it? Thing is, it's the only wide field of view headset on the market right now which has OLED panels. If you really are for the colors, if you really are for the blacks, you should consider the 5K XR. You're gonna get a little bit worse screen door effect than you get on the 5K Plus and the 8K, of course. But still, the blacks, the contrast, the colors are just outstanding because it's OLED panels. It's Samsung OLED panels, and it's 1440p, full-size 1440p panels, dual. So that's why the 5K XR is a little bit more expensive. And also, I was about to show you this before, that after the first hour, you're gonna get another discount, also $100 on the 5K XR, and you're also qualifying for a bonus gift program. And the only thing you need to do is to write a review of your Pimax headset once it arrives within a certain amount of days. I think it was 3 weeks or something from the day you get it. And you write the review, include some image or a video or something. You can, of course, be fully honest. I mean, that's what it's all about. Just say what you think about this headset, what's your experience buying on Amazon as well. If you want, I mean, it's totally up to you. And then you have to send an email including a screenshot of your review and your phone number, shipping information, and yeah. That's basically it, and they will send the bonuses 30 days, up to 30 days, so within 30 days of receiving your email. So yes, that's basically it. So this is what this live stream is mainly about, and we are gonna, meanwhile we are waiting for the launch to happen, where I'm gonna answer some questions, of course, because I love to do that, because it's always so fun to talk to you guys. Leopata got here by recommendations. What is going on? Big VR moment. Well, as I just said, it's the Pimax launch at Amazon US, and as far as I know, not only United States citizens can order the Pimax, but also the Canadians can order from the Amazon.com. So as far as I know, it's not launched on Amazon.ca yet. It will. I mean, it's just a matter of time, and also in Europe, it's going to be the same very soon, I guess. So yes, hit me with some questions. If you would like to get questions answered more quicker, then tag me, like tag me and just say Sweeviver, and it's gonna be much easier for me to find it, because there's so much comments everywhere, and I'm really trying to sort out things here, because some of you have discussions in between each other, of course. Roman A is saying need discount for bases and controllers. Well, let's hope they're gonna add some. I'm gonna push Pimax to do so, actually. I'm not yet sure when the controllers and base stations are gonna be available, but they are coming, of course. They are working on it, so that's no doubt about that. So yes, who's Flash EP Romy again? For DCS or Digital Combat Simulator, there is no other VR I'm going to buy. Well, if you're talking about Pimax, which I assume you are, yes, it's the wide field of view of Pimax is just amazing in those simulators, and this is mainly what I use the Pimax headset like daily. I actually tried the Samsung Odyssey earlier today. I was just checking the performance based on my video I did yesterday for you, late yesterday. And I just got totally reminded of how a narrow field of view looks. And don't get me wrong, I'm just a little bit spoiled. It's like if you buy a new car and then you jump into an old car, and it's like, wow, everything just feels bad now. It wasn't even bad before. I mean, I love the Samsung Odyssey before. It was really my favorite headset before Pimax arrived. But once the Pimax arrived during the beta phase, I really started to understand what the wide field of view is all about. And this is, even though the Pimax headsets are not really so super cheap after all, but they bring you something different. They bring you something that nobody else on the market is able to do within this price range. I mean, we have the X-Stall, of course, but that's $5,000. And the Star VR, nobody knows anything about Star VR as of today. It could launch this year, it could launch in 3 years or never. We don't know anything, because there's some huge problems that happened last year, as you probably remember, with the Star VR. So yes, someone was asking here, yes, the 5K XR is the old, how do you call it, business edition, or my version of the XR actually, which I have here, is the business edition, but that's the old label, the old name. It's gonna be changed. It is already changed to 5K XR already at this point. Extended range, it's called extended range, and I think they are referring to the color depth, the dynamic range and everything, because you get that with an OLED panel instead of LCD. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the LCD panels of the 5K Plus either, but yeah, I mean, it has its advantages, an OLED panel, of course. So Lopata is asking, yeah, I'm already got it. Is it we're shipping only from Asia before that? Well, before this Amazon launch, Pimax was actually shipping everything from Asia, but yes, but they didn't ship the units straight from Asia to your door. They actually send them through Depot, or wherever it's called, some kind of like a, DHL and stuff. They have like terminals or their places, their offices in Germany and UK and such. So they sent those first to Germany or UK, and then it was like forwarded to you through those couriers like DHL or Schenker or UPS or whatever. And now it's not needed, because those units on Amazon is very important. They're already there. They're already in stock at Amazon. So if you click that button in exactly 30 minutes from now, you get that discount. of $150 of the 5K XR or $120 of the 5K Plus, you're gonna probably have your Pimax this week, because it's Tuesday, right? I mean, yeah, it should be this week. You're gonna have it before this weekend. You're gonna have your Pimax at home, just playing around with it, having fun, and hopefully watching my videos also to learn something about it, if you still don't, or if you still haven't seen my video. So yeah, that's the power of Amazon. It's super fast. Actually, I have purchased some stuff from the United States, like cameras. You know, I have like cameras which I'm using here at home and such, you know, like security cameras. You know, I'm an old security guard, so it's, yeah, just for fun. Like, they're smart cameras, and I purchased them from United States Amazon. I got them in 2 days to Sweden, and the shipping was like $20 or something. It's crazy. Wow, thank you so much, Ricard Remelin. Thank you so much for your super chat. $5, thank you very much. Do you know anything about the 8KX? I'm a backer. Big thanks for all your great work. Thank you so much, man. Listen, the 8KX is coming, but I'm not sure when. I know they're working on it. I know they have already working prototypes of this, or unit samples. I'm not sure. Prototype, I mean, the prototype phase is already gone, of course. I know they are doing those stuff, because I heard that from a little small from a small bird, was just whispering in my ear. But I'm not sure about the release date yet. Hopefully it's gonna happen soon, but there's no more information that I have, and I'm really not trying to cover any information for you here. It is what it is. I don't think Pimax has decided yet when they're gonna release it. But as far as I know, the technology is already there, and it's working. So it's all about a matter of hopefully short time. Because I'm really looking forward to the 8KX. I never backed it, but hopefully I will be able to get a review, a loaner sample or whatever, to just be able to do some reviews for you. Hopefully even before it arrives at your door. That would be amazing, to just give you some great content again, just like last time with the Pimax headsets. But yeah, let's wait a little bit for the 8KX, and we'll see how it's gonna develop. It's gonna come out, don't worry. So Lopata asks, and free shipping with Prime? I don't live in States anyway. I'm not sure about the Prime part. I am actually an Amazon Prime member, because I purchase so much small stuff from Amazon. It's much cheaper to have it, and then you often can buy stuff, I mean, get them delivered for free, or I think it's everything above $29 or $39 is going to get free shipping. But I'm not sure if the Pimax headsets are actually included in the Prime. I have to check that up. We're going to double check it, and we're going to probably see that in around half an hour from now. I'm going to just upload or update the pages just to check. It still says currently unavailable on the 5KX or OLED and the Pimax 5K. It doesn't say anything about Amazon Prime here, so maybe it's not yet available. Either way, I'm gonna probably recommend Pimax to go with the Prime. However you're doing that, because that makes things even more cheaper for all the customers, especially Prime members. So Armin, welcome. Cheers, man. Hope you're doing great. Armin is one of my official sponsors on Patreon and a great friend of mine. I've met him many times. He's a lovely guy. He's a developer, actually. He's a game developer doing some great stuff, and I will show you this off once he's done. So yeah, he's asking a question. Would you happen to know when Kickstarter backers will receive the Leap Motion or any other components? That's the problem, that I don't know about these dates yet. I know there's so much going on. It's the head strap, it's the controllers, it's the base stations, it's the eye tracking. They already have it done, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna take out until it's here, until it starts to get shipped. Especially to backers, of course, because there's a lot of you who backed the eye tracking, or eye tracking was actually. It was included, right? But I mean, the controllers, the base stations, the face cushions, the lens inserts, or whatever it's called, for your glasses, the optical stuff. I don't know, Armin, I'm sorry, and to all of you, I'm sorry, I'm not sure yet, and I cannot, you know, I would lie and I would just fool you if I said it's gonna happen in 1 month, because I don't know. So hopefully I'm gonna get more information, and when I'm able to tell you that, when I get some information in the perf base, and then when I'm gonna be able to tell you that, I'm gonna bring you the info right away, I promise. So let's see, let's keep on here. Leopata, Ukraine sucks in terms of direct shipping. A lot of big European e-tailers doesn't work with us. Well, yeah, some countries in Europe has some delivery problems. I think it's politics and stuff as well involved in this. So, but I think if you order something from Amazon, that shouldn't be any problem. Of course, it may be a little bit more expensive to get it home to Ukraine, but yeah, I don't think that's a huge issue. I mean, you're gonna get the product, I guess, at least. And then we have another question from Leopata here. When was the last time you played Assetto Corsa Competizione? Does it got better? People on Steam discussions still says it's unoptimized crap. Yeah, well, if you have seen my video that I made, like, was it 1 week ago, about the smart smoothing, the Pimax feature, which halves the frame rate and interpolates the frame rate, and you get a smooth image even though you're running in 40 or 45 frames per second, half of the refresh rate of your headset. And I was actually testing out the Assetto Corsa there, and it ran great with the smart smoothing, but without the smart smoothing I was actually down to like 45-50 frames per second maximum, maybe 55 or so. So I think you still need to use smart smoothing to get it to run, at least if you increase the details in Assetto Corsa Competizione, or the second game or second simulator from Assetto Corsa. So it's a little bit optimized, but not that much as I hoped for. Let's see, the real Naxos. Is this a campaign for US only, no Germans, France, UK? Well, as far as I know, there's going to be launches in Europe as well. There's going to be launches in probably Germany and UK. I'm not sure about France, but probably as well, sooner or later. Of course, you can buy from Amazon.us or .com. You can buy from there, but you're gonna need to pay an import tax. So yeah, but it's just a matter of time. As I said before, it's already been launched in Amazon Australia. It's already been launched in Amazon Japan. So they're like, Pimax is slowly, but you know, in Pimax space, they're really trying to get everywhere in the world, but they cannot do that at the same time. Now they have shipped 300 units to Pimax in America, 200 units of 5K Plus and 100 of 5K XR, the OLED version. And also within a few days, they're going to send the next batch to the America again, or the United States, Amazon. And I assume that the European launch is going to happen quite soon. Guys, we have like 23 minutes to go until the Amazon campaign starts. Hopefully it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully some of you here are ready to order it. It's going to be quite exciting, and I promise you're going to be really happy with it. I'm not trying to sell anything here, guys. You know, I don't need to sell any Pimaxes here because they're selling by themselves, and you can use my referral links in the video description, and but you don't have to, because I get like $3 or something per sale. It's just like ridiculous. But I'm just telling you, this is the best headset on the market right now. We don't know anything about Index yet, or the consumer version of X-Style or anything, but for now, this is the best headset, and there's nothing else on the market that says it's gonna have 170 degrees of horizontal field of view. Not even close. I mean, Index 120 or 130 degrees, it's quite far from 170 or even 150, I would say. So the real Naxos, wait a little bit for the European campaign to start, or just get it from United States with the cool prices or the cool discounts that are available right now, and you can. Yeah, if you can afford it, you can pay the taxes, the import taxes if you live in Europe. So yeah, it's an option at least. Lopata, to be honest, the last time I watched your videos was a 2080 Ti review. Oh, okay. Well, then you have something to catch up. Welcome back, man, Lopata. Nice to see you here anyway. No problem. You're gonna catch up, no problem. There's gonna be a lot more videos coming. So, Hachar Krillo, full honestly, I have an Oculus and Vive and I'm dying to upgrade to either Index, Pimax or Reverb. I'm leaning towards Pimax because it's open source. Can you tell me the biggest drawbacks? Well, the biggest drawbacks, the thing is that no headset is perfect, right? There's always some headset who has something that you wish could have been better, right? I mean, we have the 5K Plus, which has LCD panels, and even though they're great, they're really nice, very small screen door effect, really nice clarity, sharpness, wide field of view. I mean, everything is fine, but then you wish you could have those perfect blacks that you have on the OLED panel. And then we have the OLED version of the 5K XR, which has the pure blacks, the perfect colors and everything, the contrast, but then it has some less screen door effect, or more visible screen door effect. And then we have the 8K, which has 4K panels, dual 4K panels, but still the screen door effect is visible still, and also it's upscaling the resolution 1440p up to 4K. So there's always something you have to compromise. And it's the same for all the other headsets, like the Index. Of course, it's gonna have like 120 degrees or 120 hertz or 144 hertz, but it's only like a 120 or 130 degrees of headset of field of view, which is not even close to Pimax. And it's not open source either. So, there are drawbacks in every headset, or not drawbacks, but there's always something missing, but that's because of the limitations in today's technology. The LCD panels, we have those, and we have the OLED panels, and both have these advantages and also disadvantages. So, but if you would ask me what to buy now, I would go for the 5K Plus, definitely. I don't know about the Index. I have pre-ordered Index. I will let you know about it. But the wide field of view of the 5K Plus and the other Pimax headsets is just something that nobody else is offering for the moment. And this is the reason that I'm really still today, half year after, I'm still hyped about those headsets, because there's like nothing else competing. I'm a little bit surprised that not much has happened in the VR industry for more than half a year now. So yeah, you have the Oculus and you have the Vive, and whichever Pimax you're gonna choose, it's gonna be a huge upgrade. I promise you. The screen door effect is better, so much better. On the 8K, on the 5K, the 5K XR, and the wide field of view, and you have the open source now coming, as you just mentioned also. And there's like, yeah, it's a no-brainer, I would say. But about the open source, I don't know much about that yet. That's going to be announced sooner or later, or it's already announced, but it's going to be released, the code and everything, and then all the projects are going to start probably to rebuild PyTool from the ground. There's going to be probably a much cooler launcher of the games with customizations and stuff. There's going to happen a lot of things, and the more people we get involved into this open source project, the better it's going to get. And there's so many skilled people out there, so I hope they can all contribute as well. So let's see. Lopata, I feel like I'm stealing the show. Nobody gets the questions answered. Yeah, but that's because you're actually tagging my name. It's so much easier to find those questions. Samtilab, how does it compare against HP Reverb for X-Plane 11 in terms of reading the cockpit gauges? Well, I don't have the HP Reverb yet, and of course the HP Reverb has 4K. Not 4K, it's actually not 4K panels, it's 2160 times 2160. It's like the vertical resolution of 4K for each panel. So if you combine them together, yes, you get like a kind of like a full 4K image. So yes, it's gonna be more detailed and sharper on the Reverb. But then it's all about what you prefer. Do you prefer the more immersion with the wider field of view? Do you prefer open source? Do you prefer the tracking, first of all? I mean, one Lighthouse is going to be 100 times better than the HP Reverb. with the mixed reality tracking. I'm not saying that HP Reverb is bad in any way, but I have my Samsung Odyssey, I mean, for a long time now, and I know what Windows mixed reality tracking is about. It's far from perfect, even for simulators. So yes, I don't know how to compare it now until I get it, which I will soon. But still, it depends on what you value the most. If you're just only there for the resolution, for the best clarity, I think that the HP might be a little bit sharper. Of course, I've heard a lot from MRTV Sebastian doing a review of it. So of course, I mean, it's 4K panels. It's the same thing as the Pimax 8KX is gonna have, but with full-sized 4K panels, of course. The 8K is gonna have full-size 4K panels, most likely, because it's gonna have a wider field of view, like the same as the 8K has right now. So yeah, it all depends if you want to wait or if you just want to go for it now and what you prefer. It's really difficult to recommend or say that something is better than the other, but you have to like value. Wait, you know, put the bad things and the good things in two baskets and then feel which one is more heavy. So let's see. Do we have more questions here? I already invested in an index, but competition is good. Gaming is still alive. Yes, I mean, a lot of people did, and a lot of people are probably going to be happy with the index, of course. I mean, of course, and I don't know what to think of the index yet because I haven't tried it, but I think it's going to be a nice unit. But I'm still the wide field of view guy. I want more wide field of view headsets. That's the thing. It's, you know, you get so spoiled when you're using wide field of view every day. And then, I mean, jumping into the Samsung Odyssey, which is somewhere here on the floor here, it was just like, wow, it's just, you know, the field of view just gets smaller and smaller for every time I try it. Yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna update you. It's only 15 or 14 minutes left until the Pimax launch at Amazon US starts off. As you can see, there are going to be some great discounts. The first hour, you're going to have a discount of $150 on the 5K XR and $120 on the 5K Plus unit. And those discounts, even though it says a code here, you don't have to type the code. The price is going to automatically be adjusted on the Amazon pages over here. They're still not available, as you can see. But there are gonna be, whoa, wait a second. Wait a second, only 2 left in stock. That's not right. Well, let me see. Now I'm cheating. But I think they're just still testing. But of course you can, yeah, you can probably already, no, they're still testing because the price is not valid yet. So yeah, the price is supposed to be including the the discount, and it's not still. So wait for that, wait a little bit longer. They're probably working on to get those units up launching, and it's going to be 200 units of 5K Plus and 100 units of 5K XR, the OLED version. And as you can see, the second to fourth hour, the following 3 hours after the first hour, which is here, the biggest discount, then we're gonna have another discount, which is a little bit smaller, of course, but it's still a great discount. $100 for 5K XR and 100 off of the price of the 5K XR and $80 off of the 5K Plus. And don't forget that there are some limited bonus gifts. And the only thing you basically need to do is to write a review and include some image, some video or something, just a review of your product, and you can have a chance to be one of the first 20 to get the Xbox One controllers, or the one of the 21st to 50 to get the no, actually the first to 20 can choose whichever they want, of course. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit dizzy here. You can choose whichever you want if you prefer the RAM memory or the Xbox One controller or the Logitech gaming mouse. And the others, as you can read down here, it all depends on in which order you submit your review. You can pick the RAM memory or the mouse, and yeah, and all the reviews, as far as I know, above 50th will get the mouse, wireless mouse anyway. Yeah, so that's how I get it, at least. and those things are going to be shipped out to you within 30 days after receiving an email from you, including a screenshot of your review on Amazon. Of course, it's an Amazon review you have to make, and your order number and shipping information, and some phone number as well and stuff. So you can read everything on the PimaxVR.com website. This is the website, it's the official Pimax website, and here are all the things you need to know about it. And also, as I said before, there's also this bonus program is also possible for all current existing Pimax owners, because Pimax want to be, well, to thank all of the Pimax backers and purchases and so, and you can then leave a review on the Pimax official website and get a chance to get one Xbox controller or the Logitech M580 gaming mouse, or is it maybe M33? I think it's the same mouse anyway, or some Kingston 32GB flash drive. I'm sorry I cannot bring that up on the display here right now, but anyway, you can go into the Pimax forums. I can probably show you that, and there you get the full information if you already have a Pimax unit. And if you already have, let's say you already have the 5K or the 8K, for example, the Pimax 8K, and you decide to buy another one from Amazon now, like the 5K Plus or the OLED version, of course you're going to get 2 gifts, because that's for each. I mean, the first one is for your review for your current headset, and the other one is for the review and the purchase of your new Pimax headset. So yeah, let's see. I'm just trying to find the post here. I totally forgot to bring that up before this live stream. I'm always so not prepared, but you know, I'm still new to these live streams. I'm just gonna double check if everything is up yet. Nope, we have 10 minutes or 9 minutes to go actually. Let's answer some questions meanwhile. Let's see. Mr. Lou, Survivor, do more gameplay videos. Yes, I will. I have some plans. You know, I've been quite busy. There's been a lot of things behind the curtains lately to do, and I also recently started off at Pimax. So of course there's some stuff that has been taking my time, but of course there's going to be gameplay reviews, gameplay videos and reviews and everything else. So yeah, it's going to be a mixed bag of stuff on my channel from now on. 666 as Modan66, what to choose, 5K or 8K, as we know 8K already has a much better picture than at the beginning, and now you can play it more often. Well, thing is, the 8K is right now not available in this Amazon launch in the United States, so you can either choose between the 5K Plus and the 5K XR, the OLED version. I must say that in some simulators the 8K feels a little bit more better, because at very far distance, I've told you that before, and many people have been questioning me why, but at far distances there is actually a noticeable difference in the screen door effect. It's easier to actually see some things, and some like airplanes in a very far distance look more defined on the 8K, just like I said before. But for regular gaming and, you know, casual games, Skyrim, whatever, those simple job simulator, whatever, I would still prefer the 5K. And many simulators also look really, really great, or even better in some cases on the 5K Plus. The 8K, I would say, is great if you are playing a lot of dark games, if you're playing a lot of horror games, if you watch a lot of movies and such. It's not as great, I would say, for simulators, because you have some less or worse screen door effect, slightly worse screen door effect, similar to the Samsung Odyssey actually, because it's OLED panels with a much wider field of view, of course. So yes, Lopata once again was looking for a Lenovo Explorer Direction. Those headsets are in my budget range, so that's why I'm asking. I have no idea about the Lenovo range. Sorry, man. Hopefully you can get your answer somewhere else, because I've never had a Lenovo headset actually, not yet at least. Vrilia SS, tell Pimax they should make the products available for German customers in Amazon Germany. Yes, they're working on that. It's going to be a launch there soon, for sure. Not today, not in 7 minutes as it is in United States and Canada, but it's gonna come, of course. I mean, they're not forgetting about Europe. There's so many people in Europe that wants to just buy it locally, or locally in Europe, within Europe at least. Flash EEPROM, so if I were transitioning from monitor to VO, which is better, 5K Plus or 5K XR? What do people notice most, the lack of color or the screen door effect? I would say the screen door effect. If you're gaming a lot on your monitor, I think the screen door effect is something that you will notice much earlier than the colors actually. So if you care about that quality and the resolution, go for the 5K Plus. It's going to be a more sharper and more an experience with more clarity overall. I mean, the clarity is great on the 5K XR, it is, but there is more screen door effect, and it is obvious, yes, because it's OLED panels. But if you are if you really will need those blacks, if you're playing a lot of paranormal activity or games like that, of course, then it's better with an OLED panel. Also, if you're watching movies, I would say that the 5K XR is better, just because of the colors and the contrast and the blacks and everything. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I would say screen door effect is something people notice much earlier than the colors. I'm not sure, by the way, if you saw, I did a very short interview with Fast Travel Games here in Stockholm. A few weeks ago, I was there visiting them, showing them off, showing Pimax to them, because they actually asked me to come and show Pimax because they knew I had them. It was not my idea even. And those guys, when they tried the 5K Plus, one of them, I think it was Andreas, one of the main guys on Fast Travel Games. Fast Travel Games, by the way, is a company that made the game Apex Construct. And the first thing that hit him was how beautiful the colors, how saturated the colors were on the headset. And I was like, oh, you're actually playing on the 5K Plus. He was like, oh, okay. Well, so he really thought that the colors were less muted. I actually have that on tape. He actually said that during the interview also. So he thinks that the colors are really great on the 5K Plus. And I think that as well. I mean, unless you're really like a super geeky guy doing some IFS calibrations on your TVs or something at home, you will never complain about the colors on the 5K Plus, I would say. So I'm just checking the Pimax or the Amazon page with the Pimax headsets. It's launching in a few minutes. The prices are already there, but the lower prices have not been added yet, as far as I can see. Let's see what happens here. So let's answer a few questions. So guys, if you want to order a Pimax 5K Plus or a 5K XR, do it during this hour coming up now, because it's the cheapest alternative. You get it in this week. You're gonna get it this week. I mean, they say 1 to 3 days of delivery, so it's going to be this week. It's already there in stock, so it's not like a pre-order. It's not like a 1 month of wait. You get it now, so you can play with it in New York or Los Angeles or wherever you live. And yes, don't forget that. And you also get free gifts, which I'm going to get back to in a second. I told you that many times already, but there are some free gifts if you write a review for Pimax. Whatever you want, of course, it's your opinions, but you can get an Xbox controller or RAM memory or a Logitech gaming mouse. So let's see, do we have some cool questions here? Lone Tech, seen a couple of hopeful questions about the hand tracking module Leap Motion. Any estimates on when? No, I'm not sure what's really going on there. It's very strange, because I was actually supposed to get one of these like a month ago or something to review and everything. I only had the prototype, but I actually sent it back as I used to. So no, I don't know, but it's supposed to happen. I mean, I'm not sure. There must be something to it. I mean, Pimax is not postponing thing without a reason. There must be something. Either Leap Motion has problems to bringing out those units, or something else. Hopefully. So hopefully it's gonna get released soon. Anon Mason is saying prices are up for United States. Let us just check. Let us just go here. It's still the regular price as far as I can see. It should be corrected in a moment with... I guess it's supposed to be corrected because it still says this price, or maybe we are supposed to add, like, I actually added the New York delivery postal code just to see. Look at that, you can get a fast free shipping with Amazon Prime. Yes, so there is Amazon Prime, guys. There is Amazon Prime. You can get free shipping even if you are an Amazon Prime user. I had no idea about that. I just saw it now. I just typed in, you know, I don't live in the United States, but I just typed in the postal code 1002, which is in New York. And yeah, it says Amazon Prime. Cool. So I'm just gonna check if the prices are updating yet. It doesn't seem like that yet. It's gonna come in a second, so don't worry. We have a full hour, and yes, the stock is limited. Don't forget that there's only 100 units of the 5K XR, the OLED version, and only 200 units of the 5K Plus. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend you to wait too long. I know there are a lot of American people who have been waiting for this because maybe they don't feel, I mean, secure with purchasing from the website directly. They want Amazon. Maybe they buy everything from Amazon, of course. So yeah, we'll see if the prices are gonna get adjusted in a second. As far as I understand it, they're supposed to be automatically adjusted. It says that actually discount will be reflected in the price shown. That's the information that I got from Kevin Henderson, actually, the Pimax United States office of of United States, or of Pimax. A great guy, by the way. We're talking daily with each other, and yeah. So let's see. What is going on. Let's do some questions. The launch has just started, but I do not see the price going down. Maybe we need to somehow wait a little bit longer. I'm not sure, but it should be available anytime. In stock on May 24th, and that's weird because they are already in stock as far as I know. Let me see. They're probably working on it, so don't worry. Probably needs codes for discount. He said no. They were actually, as far as I know, what the guy said at Pimax, they are supposed to adjust the price just upon launch. So it's supposed to be the first hour. It's supposed to be with the $150 discount on the 5K XR and $120, right, on the 5K Plus. So it's supposed to happen automatically, but I'm not sure why it's not happening. Should be anytime. I tried the code on checkout, but it didn't work. I'm not sure if you really need to use the code. Does not give discount, nothing in Canada. Okay, give it a second, we'll see what happens. I'm not in charge of that. So yeah, so I have no control over this. Hopefully the launch is gonna be working. I mean, it's Amazon, it should just work. Also, this is cool. I mean, it says, I'm just gonna show you here on the website. It says get $50 off instantly. Pay $9.49 upon approval for the Amazon Rewards Visa card. Okay, okay. I have no idea. You know, I've never been using like a Visa card. Okay, I just thought that wasn't like another $50 off, but probably not. Let's answer some questions while we are waiting for the launch of the Pimax. Yeah, it says XR sold out, and I think that's because they are adjusting the price as of now. Don't worry, guys, the price will be available anytime, any moment. If you don't have the links, I'm not sure if you have the links. I'm just gonna give you the links here. If you would, oh, sorry, that was wrong. That was wrong on me. That was not on purpose. Here's one of the links. And there is the second one for the 5K XR OLED. And yes, those are actually referral links to Amazon. So you buy me like an ice cream if you if you use my links to purchase your Pimax. It's like $3 or something. I don't know how much an ice cream is in the United States, but in Sweden it's like $3. I know, it's crazy. Steve Drumheller is asking, so Amazon is charging $100 more than on Pimax, so this is only a $20 discount. But yes, I think there are many reasons for this. They told me a few, because it's of course much more expensive to send those units to United States. And also Amazon is taking a part of that cake, some revenue stuff. That's how Amazon is making money. But you remember, you're getting like $20 less, but you get it in a few days. You get a 1-year warranty locally in the United States. In case something goes wrong, I think also the refunds are easier to get with Amazon, of course. So there are a lot of advantages of using Amazon for this. So even though it may not be super much more cheaper than it is on their official website, it's still a great deal, I would say. And also with Prime, with Amazon Prime, you get it totally free delivered to your door. I posted the links 2 times, I see right now. Okay, so let's see. So Amazon, let's see, we have more questions here. Sold out, which shouldn't be sold out. Logitech, I agreed for all the versions of BT, get latency. Oh, sorry, I was just reading a comment. I probably don't have to. Let's see what happens. I got an information from Pimax, and they can order, but FBA still handling these goods. They will finish in about 2 days. Okay, so when do you order now? I got a note here because I probably said something wrong here. You can order now, but it will finish in about 2 days, which means they're sending out the units in 2 days, I assume. So if you're lucky, you could probably get it this week. Otherwise, in the beginning of next week. But it's still a few days. So yeah, thank you for that. Let's see what's happening here. I'm not sure why the prices are not adjusting at the moment. It's always like this, especially when you do. Did I post the same link on both, by the way? Did I just post? No, I didn't. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit confused here. Let's see what's really happening on Amazon here. I want to see why the prices are not, the discounts are not added yet. As you can see, I'm going to show you it here again. These are the prices that's supposed to be $799 minus $120, which is $680 or $679.99 for the 5K Plus during this first hour, which is it's like 1 hour left almost. And also the 5K XR is going to be for $999, which is not said here, by the way, but it's still $999 minus $150, which is $850 in total. So $850 with Amazon Prime shipping if you would like that. But at this moment, it's still, the price has not adjusted yet. I'm not sure if that's only because I'm living in Sweden. Maybe they have not adjusted here. I don't know. Let's just await. No worries. If they're late with the price setting, they're probably gonna be late with adjusting the price to a higher price also. So yeah, let's see what happens. Sorry, the $13.99 discount for $909. No, that's probably just incorrect values, John. I think it's not supposed to be $13.99 discount to $9.99. It's supposed to be $9.99 to $850 or the $150 discount, as they said on the webpage, which I already showed you. So yeah, it says, people are saying that it's sold out. It shouldn't be sold out yet, unless it was a very a successful launch, but I'm not sure. It's a little bit too early to say that. We'll see. So guys, hit me with questions or anything if you have anything fun to say. Oh, sorry, I was not scrolling enough. I've missed some questions here. Steve Drumheller, thanks for explaining. Do they come with any controllers or base stations? Well, as of now, the controllers and base stations from Pimax are not yet released, and you can purchase them separately from the official Pimax website. So what you're getting now from Amazon US or North America is the headset only. You can of course use this headset separately without any lighthouses, at least in flight simulators and games where you just sit down and play with like an steering wheel joystick or a gamepad or whatever. You're gonna have like a 3 degree of freedom tracking like the Oculus Go. But if you would like 6 degree of freedom, you need the lighthouses, at least one. And for simulators, you don't need more than one HTC Vive or the Index lighthouses. But Pimax is coming with its own lighthouses this summer. As far as I know, it should be this summer. It shouldn't take long before or after the Index launch. That's what I assume, at least. So you can of course buy them then. But if you already have one HTC Lighthouse, that's more than enough for simulator gaming, at least on the Pimax. 2 is for full room scale 360 degrees. So yeah, exactly, Luke. If you just tag me, Sweeviver, I'll read, because it's really difficult. I'm trying to like read all of the comments, but it's so difficult to just sort out the questions. Would rather trust Amazon for getting stuff shipped rather than getting stuff shipped from China. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people prefer that. A lot of people feel home when they're purchasing things from Amazon. And I totally get that. I mean, me, myself, personally, I love to purchase things locally here in Sweden even. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And this is why Pimax has launched this in America or United States, and soon also in Europe, as far as I, well, think. So Glenn Price is asking, I ordered mine directly from Pimax 2 weeks ago. Does this mean I should be expecting mine soon? Yes, I know there have been some people in the forums that reported they got it like after 2 weeks to UK. I would say up to 4 weeks should be a more reasonable time, because the shipment is not so long from China to the Germany or UK, you know, the hubs, those terminals where everything is located temporary, but the whole process of actually sending it further to you with those couriers, either it's DHL or Schenker or UPS or any of the other couriers, that's what takes time. And sometimes the boxes can also be in customs for like 1 week or so, because they want to make sure enough they're going to x-ray the the boxes or whatever. So that's what's taking time if you purchase it directly from Pimax. From their website. But Amazon, it's 1 to 3 days of shipping, and you get it. I mean, it's locally sent, more or less. I don't live in the United States, but as far as I know, the shipping is extremely fast from within United States. Also, I get my stuff, some stuff I bought from the United States, as I said earlier, in 2 days. Air flight shipments, $20 I think I paid for it, and got it in 2 days from America. That's crazy. So let's see more question. You have to add the code. Okay, so Skid Row, do we really need to add the code? Let me know, because I'm not sure if we really need to add, because the price, it says the price was about, with the information I got, this discount will be reflected in the price shown. So maybe they did it this way instead. Thank you for that, Skid Row. I'm gonna actually try that. I'm gonna actually do that. However I do that. But where did I get the code? Oh yeah. Sorry guys. It's gonna probably be difficult for me to do, because I'm not even logged in and I live in Sweden. So could someone please verify that you need to use a code? Please do that. I would love that. I would love to know. And we will sort this out. I'm not sure. Mark Anthony Paget, what are the ideal specs to use the Pimax 5K XR? It all depends on what you play on your headset, because you can get away with you could actually get away with a GTX 1070 graphic card, and even my laptop can actually play a lot of these games. Where, I mean, with a laptop version of a GTX 1070, no problem there. But if you're playing simulators, if you're playing more demanding games like Hellblade, or maybe not Skyrim VR, which is actually fully playable on my laptop as well. But like, yeah, Fallout 4 VR, the more demanding titles, you will need like a 1080 Ti, maybe even 2080, or even Ti if you want to go for the simulators. You really need a lot of performance for those very demanding titles. Of course, because you're outputting a much higher resolution and a wider field of view than the other headsets. So yes, it is more demanding. I'm gonna just check here. Okay, I just got some information from Skid Row here. I need to just verify that it actually works with the code. Let me know if you have got this to work. Konstantin Ergin is asking, so what's in the box? It's a Pimax headset. It's the power cable and the strap, of course. This strap this is the one that it's out for now for the Pimax headsets. It's just a regular strap like this. Is not a deluxe audio or anything like that. There's going to be an additional deluxe audio strap added later on, and also the main cable, which is a proprietary cable in here, and then display port in and a USB into your computer, and the power cable. But I've probably said that already. I have to be honest, I have problems to actually adding it to cart because I live in Sweden. I don't think I'm supposed to actually add it. I'm not even sure where to add that code here on Amazon. It looks diff. Please verify, guys, if you can use the codes. I know that Skid Row just mentioned that you can use the codes manually. I really want to know that, because as far as I know, the prices were supposed to be manual adjusted. Okay, so let's see. I just got some information here. Let me see. So yeah, there are like 300 units in this first batch. 200 of 5K Plus and 100 of 5K XR headsets, and they're still receiving the goods, so they will get it within 2 days. Amazon will gonna have the goods. So yeah, basically they're gonna probably finish. Once they're finished, they will send out the orders straight away, as they say. I'm actually having some contact with the Pimax staff here, and they're telling me that right now. Thank you so much for that. So yes, within 2 days or something like that, they're gonna send them out. But what we wonder though is what the price is all about, because I cannot see the price change. It's still $7.99, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be $7.99. It's of course it's not, because we're supposed to get this discount, of course, $150 and $120, depending on which headset you take, the 5K XR or the 5K Plus. As I told you many times before, after this first hour, there's a long time left. It's like more than 40 minutes. You are able to use this discount instead with these codes. Let me know if you're using the codes. You need to add the code in the promo box when in basket. Mike Omo. Okay, thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it. I'm such a noob. That was not the information that I actually got. But I mean, who cares? Let's see. I'm just gonna try it by myself. Unfortunately, I have a lot of I have my address and everything, and I'm not sure if I really want to exploit it here on in this live stream. So yeah, deliver to this address. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. Gift receipt, no. Gift options, no. Save gift options. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna try this. I'm actually here right now, but choose where to ship your item. Okay. I'm really sorry. I'm struggling a little bit. But I'm trying. It doesn't take my address. Maybe it's not possible. Sorry, this item cannot be shipped to your selected address. That's weird. I was not expecting that. I thought actually that you could purchase it to Europe and pay the taxes, of course. But it's not possible, so I cannot do that. But either way, thank you so much, guys, for actually telling me this. You need to use the code. As some people already said, you need to log in and then add the code in the promo box. In the promotional box. And the codes are here again. You can get them from the pimaxvr.com website. You have the codes there: 5k XR 150 off. That's the code for the 5k XR, and also the 5k plus 120 off for the 5k plus. So it is live now, and for another next 40 minutes you can get this with a reasonably good price, and much lower than I actually personally expected. And so unfortunately I cannot process this because it says that I'm not allowed to order it. So most likely this order is only, or this campaign is only made for American citizens or North American citizens. So even though I thought you could import it with Amazon, pay the import charges, it's probably not allowed, at least not in Sweden as far as I can see. And yeah, so thank you guys, and Mike and Skid Row and Anon Mason also. After you pick where you ship it, you get the promo code box. Yes, I just couldn't, it didn't accept my shipping address. So yeah, so that was the reason I could not. I'm gonna actually try. I know I had like a temporary American address once before, but I don't have it left, so I'm sorry, so I cannot even show you it. Yeah. Anyway, the orders are live anyway, and the promo codes are available on the website, as I said before. So you have like 40 minutes to order it to get it for the price. And of course, there's going to be more in stock later on Amazon, but it's probably not going to be the same low price or not the same discount again. So let's see, guys, how are we doing? It's not really 120 discount, it's only 20. The first increase, yes, of course, yes, that's what I said before. The price is higher now on Amazon, but that's probably also because it covers some of the costs for, I mean, for all the, this is the problem when you're shipping things to like a hand between, I'm not sure how you say it in English, but in Sweden you say it like mellanhand, you know, and they have to take a part of that cake. So Amazon is probably taking like $50 for just that, for every sale. And this is one of the reasons. And also you get some better warranties, or better, I'm not sure if they're better, but more local warranty. So you can just send it back to Amazon if something goes wrong. So even though the price, the total price after the discount may not differ that much, it's still a huge difference of buying it from Amazon. And it's faster, of course. As I said, the delivery is much faster. And you can get it free delivered with Prime also. So yes, let's see. Cool. Sato said discount code worked for delivery to Russia, 5k plus. Wow, that's great. Cool, huh? I had no, so it is working to Europe as well. If you are, yeah, if you're ready to pay the taxes, of course, to Europe. If not, then wait for a European launch of the Amazon UK or Germany or something. But apparently Satos says, one of my lovely patrons says that it's possible to order it to Europe as well. So yeah, but you will most likely have to pay like $200 something in taxes, maybe even more, I'm not sure. So when is Amazon Europe? Roomscale is asking. Huh, cool name, Roomscale. I don't know, but hopefully very soon. Think about it. It was just launched in Japan. Amazon Japan just launched a couple of weeks ago. Australia launched a couple of weeks ago. I mean, Pimax launched at Australia Amazon. Now it's United States. I would say a couple of weeks from now on, I'm sure we're gonna see that in Europe as well. That's for sure. Xbox One is asking, is the XR is the XR better than the 5K? As I said before, you can probably rewind this video a little bit later on. But as I said, it all depends on what you're gonna do with the 5K Plus or the 5K XR. Because if you're playing simulators and such games where you really need the lowest screen door effect possible, I would say go for the 5K Plus with the RGB pixel matrix panels. Its LCD panels is worse blacks than the OLED version, the 5K XR, but still it's worse blacks, it's worse colors, but still you get a better screen door effect. You get a slightly better clarity also because of the RGB pixel pattern on the 5K Plus. But if you are playing dark games, if you're playing watching movies, for example, where you really want those colors and the blacks, I would say the XR is better for that. And I've tested it a lot actually in the movies. I watched several movies actually at my previous job at night, just watching it in the Pimax 5K XR headset. It's a great experience actually. I'm not talking about the animated movies. I'm talking about the regular movies. I mean, I saw like one of the Superman movies. I saw Bohemian Rhapsody. I think I saw like 5 movies or something on the headset. Really great stuff. And the colors are just popping. The image is just popping with the OLED panels. So Anon Mason is saying, Amazon is always higher. We pay more for the ease, refund, and security. Yes, that's the thing. I was about to tell you this. Thank you, Anon. This is the thing, whatever you want to buy in Europe, when it arrives to Amazon, when it launches as Amazon, it's always going to be more expensive on Amazon. And it's because it covers more, better warranties, better, faster deliveries. I mean, Amazon is taking care of the issues if something happens. As far as I understand it, they take care, you send it back to Amazon and not to Pimax. Yeah. And there's many reasons why go with Amazon. Let me just check here for a second. The in-stock time is an estimated one. Okay, let's see. I'm just reading here. Finished, they will send those orders at this time. Okay, so yeah. As I said before, I'm not going to repeat myself. I just got some more information here. I have like a private channel here on this side. So yes, Lone Tech is asking, better colors isn't telling the whole picture. The colors won't be as accurate for the fine detail. Yeah, if you are really, it depends, I would say. It depends if you are really picky about the accuracy of the colors. It's not always the OLED that's going to be best, and you're also going to get some black crush with the OLED panels. I mean, black crush is like when very dark things becomes totally black instead of very dark. So yeah, you're totally right there. You're totally right. But overall, the colors are more saturated, more alive on the XR. They're just popping more. They're more vibrant than on the 5K Plus and the 8K. So that's the main reason, and also the blacks, of course, which are better. And they're going to be improved even more. I'm sure this Untitled version with a slider to choose between different black levels on the XR is going to be available soon, because I've been really pushing Pimax to release that. So let's see, Ray Pope, I highly doubt they will ship many units to Australia with their price. Well, I think the thing, you know, the problem with Australia is that everything is crazy expensive. I think a Vive bundle was like $1,800 or something? An HTC Vive Pro, I'm talking about Pro, of course. It's crazy expensive in Australia, and that's because of the shipments. I mean, it's far away, far away from the central part of the world. So yeah, and it's probably an expensive country as well. So everything is just expensive, just like here in Sweden, actually. I mean, let's look at the Vive Pro I, which was supposed to be announced in Europe or released in Europe for €1,500, right? Here in Sweden, it costs like €1,850. So I mean, this is like a huge difference, because we just live in Sweden. We have to pay more for some weird reason. Yeah, I don't know. So the orders sold out or Amazon does not have them yet. Well, I'm gonna check again. I don't think they're sold out actually. They are not sold out. The thing is that they are arriving to Amazon within 2 days, they said. So they're still coming in. I think they're still coming in. I don't know if it's smaller batches or so, but they're coming in. That's the thing. So they're going to be shipped as soon as they're in, which is supposed to be within 2 days or so, regarding or according to the information that I got from some internal information from Pimax. And here in Europe, Amazon will have to hold a 2-year warranty. Whoa, that's interesting, Skid Row. I didn't know that it's 2 years of warranty okay, that's cool. I mean, that's great. Ray Pope says $939 for Vive complete package. Yes, but are we talking about the Vive Pro? Because in Sweden it's super expensive still. Everything is crazy expensive. Anon Mason once again on Pimax Plus. Pimax 5K Plus, right? Do you see a pattern in these pixels when you look at the pure blacks or whites? No. And the dot problem has been fixed also, the black dots. So in all new batches of the 5K Plus, there are no more of these dots, which we could see in the first version of the 5K, which I did my full review on. And so, even though those dots were never bothering me. But no, I don't see any pattern in the pixel. Well, of course, there is some slight screen door effect still. Of course, you're going to need pure 4K panels or even higher to get rid completely of the screen door effect. But it's really nothing that will ever bother you, I would say, and really nothing distracting. So do not worry about that, I would say. Do not worry about the screen door effect. It's slightly better on the 8K, yes, but it's such a minor, small difference. So yeah. And also it has some more. I forgot that it's called when each pixel is slightly different shades and not perfect. Oh, okay, so that's what you mean. Oh, I'm sorry. You are actually talking about like a mirror effect, right? That's actually something that OLED panels has most of the time. And I know that LCD panels can get some clouding. I have not seen that on the Pimax headsets actually. Not any of these, not mine, and not the ones in Berlin, not the ones in Hauda when I was there. I mean, they are all the headsets we've been doing all the meetups with, and so I don't think so. No, I mean, I've seen clouding on OLED panels, and on the 5K XR OLED, it's not clouding, it's a very slight mirror. Yes, it is there, but that's the limitation of the OLED panels, to be honest. And the more black smear you try to get rid of, the more mirror you're gonna get, because the mirror prevents the pixels to totally like turn off. And when they turn off and turn on again, that's when you get the black smear. So you better have some mirror than a lot of black smear in the image. Yeah, kind of. Oh, Ray Pope, $12.79 for the Vive Pro. Yeah, I mean, it was released like a year ago, and I don't know. Here in Sweden, it's still the same price. It's so weird. Nothing has really happened with the prices here. Yeah, mirror effect. That was it. Anon, yes. I have it on my Oculus, so I was curious. Yes, good to know. Well, Anon, it's mainly an OLED panel issue, even though there has been some reports that the HP Reverb has mirror effect, which I don't really understand. I think it's not mirror really. I think it's some kind of other panel issue they have on the HP Reverb. That's why even the HP Reverb is still not released, because they're still probably trying to figure out what's wrong. I don't know. Stu, do not waste your money on a Vive. I'm not supposed to say that, but I agree. I agree, man. Until HTC can bring us something, how do you say? Until they can bring us something with some heart in it, with some more creativity. Then I'm not gonna get any HTC product for now. We'll see. I mean, we don't know anything about the Cosmos. It could be a great unit. We'll see. But for now, no. Vive Pro, no. I skipped it from the beginning, and I'll keep skipping it for. Even though it was cool to try the eye tracking, but it's really, yeah, that price. And also Pimax is getting the eye tracking. I should add that maybe, that eye tracking needs a wider field of view. I've told you that before. I think I told you that in my last live stream. You need a wider field of view. And if you're just running a or a Vive Pro with eye tracking, it's really not going to be so useful, I would say. You can I mean, move your eyes just a little bit, but it's, I mean, the sweet spot is small and the field of view is small, and I don't see the purpose of eye tracking really with Vive Pro. So let's see. Yeah, Lone Tech has a very good point here. An original Vive may not be a waste because it comes with peripherals. Pimax aren't ready to deliver it. Yes, so if you can buy like a very cheap HTC Vive, the original one, especially if you can find like a used one, like a second hand or third hand or whatever, for like $300 or something, that's great, because then you get the base stations and the controllers and then spare headset if you want, and you can use it together with your Pimax, of course. Pretty neat VR. Which HMD do I buy? Help, please help. Pretty neat VR. I would suggest you get the 5K Plus. I told you that already before. I think the 5K Plus. I'm going to show you the Pimax official website. They have actually announced this already. Sorry, my window was not corrected, so there it is. As you can see, we have it's still going on. It's still the first hour until 11 a.m. PDT or PST or Pacific time. Anyway, so we have like 25 minutes to go until these discounts are over. And you can get a discount of $120 on the 5K Plus and $150 on the 5K XR. And also we have the other discount, which is gonna start in 25 minutes from now, when this discount is over, for another next 3 hours, and that is $100 off of the XR and $80 off on the 5K Plus. And the prices are $799 for the 5K Plus and $999 for the 5K XR before the discount price, or before the discount is being taken into account. So yes, I accidentally have, let's skip that. I'm just pushing the wrong button all the time, but who cares? Anyway, buy secondhand base station could fail if we were heavily used back in. Base station could fail actually. To be honest, I had a failing base station from HTC Vive, but they replaced it. Most likely because I was a YouTuber. I got immediately help. But yeah, I had a problem, so they had to replace it. It was not broken, it just started to scream, you know, the sound was just terrible, like sounded like an. So yeah, they could probably break, but as long as you handle them with care, I don't think that's the risk is that big. Probably I remounted those lighthouses a couple of times. Maybe I did something wrong during that remount, so it could be it. So, let's see, pretty neat. I have FOV backed on Kickstarter, but backed out to buy CV1, then backed out when they weren't releasing hand controls on launch. Oh, okay. I see. Well, then it's time to get the 5K Plus, I think. Anon Mason, $644 for me after the discount. Do you mean the 5K Plus? That's great. I mean, $650. That's below $650. That's actually really nice. I don't have any news on the Valve Index. Sorry, Bum. I have no information at all. I don't have any contact with Valve either. They didn't care. Yes, Stu, as you say, XR has OLED and 5K Plus has LCD panels. So, let's see. Well, Nai is asking, isn't OLED better? Not always, but in some cases, yes. As in dark scenes, dark movies, dark games. but yeah, it has its flaws as well. So it all depends on what you really do in VR most of your time in VR. So Jim Taylor just confirmed the code works when entered manually. That's great. That's great. I'm just gonna bring it up once again here. The codes are over here. You can see them here. 5K XR 150 off and 5K plus 120 off. This is still valid for another 20 minutes or so, this code, or this discount, and then we have another one going on for another 3 hours. We are not gonna keep on for that long. I would like to talk a little bit shortly with you about some other stuff as well before we end up the show. First of all, I think I saw this question here in the comments tonight. Some people have been asking me why I'm even doing this stream, and that's because I think it's good to announce this to people, because a lot of people may miss the opportunity to get it for a reasonable price very quick in United States for now. I mean, Pimax didn't ask me to do a live stream about this. They're not asking me because I don't work. My channel is not working for them, so that's not it. That's not what it's all about. I decided I got information about this launch like 2 days ago, or was it 3 days ago or something, and then I decided, whoa, I need to like make a live stream of it. And yeah, even though we're not that many right now, in maybe like 150 people or so, I still think it's great to have it out, to have the word out, because I'm sure there are a lot of people waiting for the Pimax and they don't want to order it and wait for like 1 month. They want to have it like next week or something. And this is a great opportunity, especially with the discount. And also do not forget about the limited gift bonus program, which is here. It's if you leave a review on Amazon after you have got your Pimax, you will qualify to, if you are one of the 21st people to leave a review, you can choose between Xbox One controller, Corsair Vengeance, RAM memory, and the Logitech gaming mouse, and then further on, as you can read over here. So yeah, so this is like extra free stuff just added by Pimax, and that's cool. And also, even current Pimax owners can join this bonus gift program. Even though they're not purchasing anything as of now, they can still write a review, but on the Pimax official website, which is this website, the pimaxvr.com. I'm just going to refresh it. I'm just going to show you. This is what you see when you enter pimaxvr.com, but when you go further down, you're going to see all the regular stuff where you can purchase the headsets, of course, like here, for example, the 5K Plus and so yeah. Anyway, guys, let me see. I'm going to ask a few questions if I have any. Vance is telling that screen door effect on the XR or the 5K XR OLED version is supposed to be a bit better than Vive Pro. Sweeviver can confirm or deny. I would say it's kind of the same. Sometimes it actually looks better, sometimes it looks identical. I don't have the Vive Pro, to be honest, but I have the Samsung Odyssey, which has the identical panels to the Vive Pro, and sometimes it looks much better than the Odyssey. But in some cases it looks very, very similar to the Odyssey, especially in Elite Dangerous when I tried it. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna tell you it's better, but it's very, very similar. And if you are not bothered about the screen door effect of the 5K of the Odyssey or the Vive Pro, then it's a huge benefit to actually have this type of image, same resolution, but with a much wider field of view now on the 5K XR. Lopata once again, and does Windows Mixed Reality headsets has any 45 frames per second smoothing option? Yes, they have. Yes, they have like no, it's not smart smoothing, it's like motion reprojection, I think it's called. Yes, they have it in the Steam VR software, so it is available. I think I'm not sure if it's on by default. I think it's not. So you should check it up. Just Google it, like Windows Mixed Reality is motion reprojection, I think it's called. Let's see. Work for French, but 830 euros with taxes. Okay, so nice to know, Finn fella. Thank you very much for confirming. You can actually order it to France as well, but it's gonna cost you like 813 euros with taxes to get it to France, which I actually thought would be even more expensive than this to get it, but that's okay. I mean, it's still possible, and then you will probably get it in like 1 week or something, or even less from Amazon. So if you live in France, if you live in Russia, it's also possible. I tried in Sweden. I'm not sure if anyone else has tried in Sweden. Maybe it's not possible to order it to Sweden, but there are countries in Europe where this offer works, and I'm just going to show you it a little bit fast here. Very shortly, I'm just going to update. Here it's still in stock, of course. And then we have this one. This also, what they said here, in stock on May 25th. This is only like they just put that date on stock, but they are saying me behind the curtains that it's gonna happen within like 2-3 days or something. So they're gonna ship it very, very soon from Amazon, hopefully this week. So yes, oh, that was the Pimax forums, by the way. Here is the correct site. Yeah, let's see, do we have any more questions here, guys? Did a 3-hour review when yeah, I did a 3-hour long review. Thank you, Skid Row, for pointing it out. It was a lot of work there. Yes, it's still there. It's on YouTube, it's on my channel, you can watch it. There's gonna be a full 5K XR review coming also. I'm still working on it. I want to really make it good. And also there's going to be a lot of comparisons with other headsets coming up, like the Index, like the HP Reverb. I'm also getting the Quest. Yes, I'm getting it in 2-3 days from now, I think. I canceled it once and then I ordered it again just because. So yeah, just for your interest. So Leopata, good news for me then. Yeah, sure. I want to get a headset and plug and play demanding racing simulators. Yes. Well, as of performance, you're gonna need quite a good GPU for the racing simulators, but using the smart smoothing or any kind of reprojection, it also helps a lot. Whenever you're using Windows Mixed Reality headset or the Pimax headset, I mean, it really helps. I just posted a video a few days ago, and it really is magic how Project Cars and the other games, even Digital Combat Simulator and X-Plane 11 was just running smooth suddenly. And before it was running like 50 frames per second, maybe 60 or something like that. So yes, guys, Lone Tech, the effective measurement should be angular resolution, even roughly approximated in pixels per degree. Oh yeah, you just answered that question. About performance, I just want to add this very shortly. I'm just going to show you something here. I'm not sure if you have seen this. I'm not sure if this is the one. Yes, I'm just going to show you this. If you have seen this video, if you still haven't, you should check it out. This is a video that's showing how you can improve your performance in Digital Combat Simulator and get like much higher frame per second, like 30% or even more than 30% more better frame rate in Digital Combat Simulator. Check out that video. It was actually posted yesterday. It actually does magic, especially when you run Digital Combat Simulator through Python software directly with your Pimax headset, no matter which Pimax headset you have. So as you can see, I was playing with more or less 80 smooth frames per second. Here's my patrons, by the way. Thank you to all of you guys for being my patrons. I can just take that in advance, and also my official sponsors. Commander Darklight, Art Armin, and VR Ambassador. You know them already. Also, I would like to show you something else in a second about this performance, because what I told you, what about 30% boost with Afterburner? It looks amazing. Yes, I'm gonna show you one more thing. This was Roomscale who actually asked for this. Right now, I'm just gonna put it on. Oh, that was the wrong clip. Sorry. There we go. This is what I recorded earlier today. Have a look at the frame rate right now, okay? I started this off, just the game itself. It's the GPU is not clocked here, by the way. I had like 60, 70 frames, sometimes 75 frames per second on the 5K plus. Now I'm clicking the button, anytime. Anytime I'm gonna click, as you can see, the utilization is 78%. Now I'm gonna click the reset button on the afterburner. Now it happens. Now the frame rate jumps suddenly to 90 frames per second. It jumps from 70 to 90, that's 20 frames per second in jump, right? Kind of, yeah. And it stays there quite stable. I mean, of course, sometimes it's jumping down. I'm recording this at the same time, don't forget that. But still, this is a huge jump, and all you need to do is use an overclocking software. Click the reset button or default button on the software 1 or 2 or 3 times, and then you're gonna have like a huge boost in frame rate in your games. A lot of them, not all actually. I tried it with Project Cars, it did not help, but with Hellblade, for example, which was really suffering from the frame rate, and now I can run it fully smooth on my 8K and my 5K plus with this 90 frames per second. I have not tried every scenario, but I tried a few scenarios and it was totally smooth with in-game super sampling at 110%. But there is one issue, and you're gonna see it now. When I jump into the menu, it just resets itself and the utilization is back to 80%. It's back to 80%, it's not on 95 again. So if I'm gonna push the reset button again, or the default button, once it doesn't apply. So I'm gonna try one more time. I hope you can see this on the bottom left side. And I'm gonna push one more time again, probably 1 or 2 more times. And you may think that it's not working, but suddenly, after the 4th click or so, it just jumped up and the utilization is back at 92%, 93%, up to 97% I've seen, and the frame rate it gets stable at around 90 frames per second on the 5K plus, which makes this game totally playable with super sampling in game above 100% or 110%, and also, as you can see, the Steam VR super sampling is at 116%. For some reason, I'm not sure why it was supposed to be 100, but yeah. Anyway, so yes, guys, I'm not gonna keep on watching that clip. This means that you can get a huge performance boost on your Pimax headsets in a lot of games, especially those games about well, which are made from Unreal Engine, for example, like this one, the Hellblade. Most likely also the game Moss, which is very demanding in those high resolutions, and a lot of others as well. Most likely also Gunheart. And so try this, just download Afterburner, start off the game, jump into the game so you're actually playing it already. Just take off the headset, click on the default button on the Afterburner or whatever application you're using. It's confirmed it's working on Afterburner and also the NVIDIA Precision what am I saying? EVGA Precision X1 software, which you could see in not this clip. Here it's actually the Afterburner, and here is the other software, EVGA Precision X1. So yeah, so both of these work. You just click on the default button and it will gonna give you like a boost. Here, for example, 58 frames to 80 frames. That's freaking, I think, you know, I'm really bad at math, but I would say that's like 40% in jump or something, or even more. So yeah, that's huge. And I happened to find out this glitch or whatever it is by a mistake. I just clicked on the default a few times. I don't know why I did that even, but it gave a huge boost. And you can try any game you have struggled with, as long as you see that this GPU utilization is like on 70%, maybe even lower, 60%, 70, 80. Try this and you will for sure get the utilization of like 90, 95, even 97% I've seen as highest. And that's crazy, and that really gives you a lot of extra performance in those VR games. The Hog 170 is asking what video card do you use? I'm using the RTX, the MSI RTX 2080 Ti Gaming X Trio, as you could probably see in this clip. You can see that on the AVGA software it says, no, it doesn't even say, no, it doesn't, sorry, I was wrong there, it's not saying the brand, but it's still the MSI RTX Gaming X Trio. And I know there are better RTX cards out now, but it's kind of the same thing. And I must say that the overclocking does not do any magic in simulators, at least. In some games it gives you a few frames per second, in VR extra, maybe even 5 to 7 frames per second. But this, clicking that default button gives you a much better performance boost and full utilization. So you're actually using your expensive graphic card to the max now, instead of just idling at 60-70% as I did a lot before actually. So guys, Skid Row, what software do you use to show how much GPU is used? Well, I was using, if I show you this again, here the software up in the upper corner, on the upper left side, is the CAM. It's a CAM software. It's for the NZXT Kraken water cooling solution. That's the default software for that water solution. So it's Kraken X62, my water cooling for the CPU. And this also has a lot of cool things like monitoring everything else, your hard drives, even everything in your computer. You can have an FPS counter. So the FPS counter you actually saw in that other clip, which was this one, that's actually from CAM as well, the 58-57 frames per second you're watching now. So that's the CAM software. Anyway, guys, we have like 5 minutes to go with the Amazon launch, the Pimax launch on Amazon US or North America. If you still are hesitating, jump on the links, go into the pimaxvr.com website. You're gonna have the links there, or go into the video description of this live stream and you get the links to those headsets, and you can get them much cheaper, or a little bit cheaper at least, with some cool discounts. As you can see here, sorry, the window was just, it's supposed to be better now. Nope, there we go. The discounts are for 5 more minutes. You can get the 5K XR with $150 off and the 5K Plus with $120 off. And after that, in 4 minutes and in the 3 upcoming hours, you get this discount, $100 off for the 5K XR and or $80 on the 5K Plus. And you also qualify for a limited bonus gift program if you leave an Amazon review with some video or images, and just follow the rules. Just go into the pimaxvr.com website and you will be able to participate in this when you purchase one of the headsets. So yeah, let's see if we have any more questions before we end up this video. I think we've been doing this for like almost 2 hours now, so it's getting very long now. Anon Mason, both software are about as janky. Well, yeah, I know it. I don't really like Afterburner. I don't really like that Precision X software, but still it works. It does what it's supposed to do: overclock my software and monitor my, or overclock the graphic card and monitor the graphic card, CPU, and everything. Vrlia SS, how's the pixel visuality from 5K Plus, 5K Exos versus the pixel visuality in the Lenovo Explorer, for example? To be honest, I think you have to ask MRTV that, because I've never tried the Lenovo Explorer. Oh, did I do that? No, I did not. I actually tried the Asus, the Acer and Windows Mixed Reality, which also had the RGB LCD panels. I would say if you compare the 5K Plus to the Odyssey, for example, or the Vive Pro, yes, there is a huge difference. I would say the 5K Plus looks much better. The 5K XR is almost the same in terms of screen door effect and clarity and sharpness, because it's OLED panels. But I don't know about the Lenovo Explorers. I cannot answer that. Sorry, man. I don't own this headset. You should check out MRTV Sebastian. I think he has the Lenovo still. How is $99.9 on sale when that is what the B version was? Yes, but that's Paul is asking, but that's because it's Amazon. They're always taking some charges, so Pimax probably had to increase the price a little bit just to get it to Amazon in the first place. But with that sale for a few more minutes, you get it for $850, so it's still cheaper than on the website, and you also get like a few days of delivery, only 1 year of warranty in United States, so you don't have to ship it back to China. So So yeah, so there are a lot of advantages of doing this through Amazon for people in United States and also in in Europe. Paul Skogli is saying that the Pimax software is clunky, same with the headset, not non-premium hardware, it's not with the premium price. Well, the thing is that Pimax is offering something unique. That's the problem. Not a problem, that's the advantage of this. And you may call it not a premium brand, but it actually is a high-end brand. I would say that there's nothing. If I compare it to the Vive Pro or the Samsung Odyssey or any other headset, I wouldn't say they're more premium than the Pimax. The plastics is different. I've heard stories, I've seen stories about plastics breaking, but yeah, of course it's gonna happen, and it's sad it happens. But in the end, you get a wide field of view, you get a better resolution, you get open source now, for example. You get so much more. So, well, I wouldn't say there's much competition out there right now. We'll see how the index is, but it's still not even promising us any field of view. It says 20 degrees more than Vive, but if you're not wearing glasses, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting the index, by the way. So, guys, work fine with monitor. I'm just yes, exactly. The Kraken NZXT software is quite okay just for monitoring and everything. Yeah, the discount is temporary, Paul. It's there. It's ending any moment. So maybe if you're lucky, if you jump on it now, you will probably hopefully be able to use the discount still, but the first initial hour is ending as of now. So yeah, if you are still interested to get the 5K Plus or the 5K XR, do it now and get this code and try if you still can get it. Otherwise, during the upcoming 3 hours, you can still use this code, and the codes are available at the pimaxvr.com website. You can just see them there. You can also find them in the forums. And I was actually not prepared for this because I never thought that the code was supposed to be entered. I thought that the price would automatically adjust after the first hour, and so, which was the plan from the start, but maybe that was not possible on Amazon and they decided to use the codes instead. So yes, anyway, that was the forums again. Guys, I won't hold you for much longer anymore. Let's see if we have any more questions to answer here, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for still being here, by the way, guys. It's nice to always be here. XSI5, are you missing your job? Well, I must say it feels a little bit strange to not go to work. And also my task has been a little bit mixed for now with Pimax. Yet I've done some introductional videos for as an example. No, I'm not missing my old job. No, not really. I miss my old colleague at my work, by the way. I do, Suzanne. If you're one of my patrons, you probably have seen her in some of my videos from work. But no, I really look forward. I'm really excited about what's going to happen here next with my tasks on Pimax. So yeah, I think it's going to be cool. And I'm going to do my best to give you the best possible so you can gain from this as well, hopefully. So Anon, thank you so much. Great stream. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, I think I'm going to end up there. Do not forget that this discount is still available for another 3 hours until 14 or 2 p.m. PDT. That's Pacific time, as far as I understand it, until around 11 o'clock at night, Central European time, 11 p.m. Central European time, or Swedish time, Central European summertime, right? So this is discount $100 off of the 5K XR and $80 of the 5K Plus. And also you can join the bonus gift program and get some cool stuff if you just write a review. And as a last thing, if you are a Pimax headset owner, you can also join this bonus program. Go into the Pimax website or the Pimax forum and you'll get all the information over there. And you can get an Xbox controller. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's like $50-$60 or something. Xbox One wireless controller, of course. I'm using them every day, actually. I'm using a lot of, playing Hellblade, for example. This is the controller. I love it. I only have one, actually, but it's really have been working great with a lot of... Even when I was doing some simulator stuff, when I just couldn't bring I didn't have time to bring up all my racing simulator stuff, all the yokes, the whole chair. I was just using this controller and it's great. I mean, to get it for free, that's for just writing a review. Why not? So make sure to write a review and make sure to be able to have a chance to get this. And if you're purchasing that the new headset, the 5K Plus or the 5K XR, why not? Just get it for free. So yes, let's see. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna end up here and thank you so much for being in this stream. Thank you so much. It was really nice to talk to you. It was really nice to share the news. And lastly, I will probably do another performance video the upcoming days. Maybe tomorrow already, we'll see about that. I want to highlight the whole thing about how much you can actually gain in performance by just doing some very simple tricks, as I'm doing here in the what is it called again, the Hellblade VR game, where I actually get a full frame rate of 90 frames per second in a little bit later in this clip. But I'm gonna probably do a separate video. I'm gonna try some more games and I'm gonna try to see how much performance we can get. I think this is very interesting. This is mainly for Pimax owners, but it could actually help a lot of other VR gamers. Let's see, I'm just clicking that default button there and suddenly the frame rate is at 90 frames per second. The frame times go down. The frame rate is just almost 100% stable, but I'm actually using very high settings there and also super sampling above 100% in game even. And SteamVR super sampling 160%. So it's a huge increase, and I was not aware of the fact that this actually worked in SteamVR as well. If this is a glitch, or if this is something, I don't know. I have reported this to Pimax and they're gonna investigate this, but this really makes a lot of games and simulators more smooth on the Pimax headsets now, and it's awesome. And this is why this was while running in SteamVR. The last video I made was about DCS running with PyTool without Steam, but now it's in SteamVR also. So yes, more information about that later. So guys, quests. So quests are sold out. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Guys, thank you so much once again for being here. Thank you so much to all the people watching, for subscribing, for liking the videos. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna leave you the links in the video description of this video and also in the comments as well, so you can grab your Pimax if you'd like to. And stay tuned for more videos are coming this week. And also a big thanks to my lovely Patreon supporters and my official sponsors on Patreon, Commander Darklight, Armin, and VR Ambassador. Guys, thank you so much and see you in my next video. Cheers. Thank you, everyone. I'm just gonna try to find the stop button, as I always struggle to do.